Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of the Casual Comic Collector. Today I'm going to give you a little overview of the Ms Marvel Omnibus. So this is a book I read quite recently. Enjoyed it, I gotta say, really liked it. It was quite a different story than you would normally see. It was quite a good run. Covered a lot of different elements which I quite enjoyed. It was your superhero story, obviously, but it also threw in a few other things. Ms Marvel, the character, she's a 16-year-old girl, so it covered a lot of ground along the lines of what it's like to be that young and have superpowers, what it means to be a superhero, what it means to be a kid and growing up, and how you balance your life basically with your superhero persona and how you managed that with going to school and all that sort of stuff. So it had a few interesting elements, and really quite enjoyed it. The art itself and the story were good. Interesting story, good artwork. So yeah, all in all, a good book. It is one of the thinner omnibus that Marvel puts out, so it was quite a quick read. So it was also, yeah, powered through and managed to finish it quite quickly. This is what the back cover looks like. You can see these are the the issues that are covered within the omnibus. I'm not going to read it all out, but you can pause the screen if you wanna have a closer look. Cover price 75 US dollars. So, looking under the dust jacket now, you can see the book itself is looks pretty good. Has some sketch drawing designs, pretty much on the front, wrapping around the spine and onto the back as well. So let's have a look inside. So here you go, is information on who the writer is. So the writer of this storyline was G. Willow Wilson, and the main artwork was by Adrian Alfona, with a bit of additional art by Jacob Wyatt, Takeshi Miyazawa, and Elmo Bondok. I'd say they all were quite good. I think I particularly enjoyed the Miyazawa art. It was had a very sort of manga feel to it, without going too over the top in that direction. Still felt very grounded. So just having a flip through some of the pages, you can get a sense of what the art's like. Oh yeah, obviously one of the other things, as I flip through, there might be a few spoilers, so apologies for that. But I'll try to not give away too much. One of the other main story bits was the fact that she not only is a 16-year-old teenager, but is also grows up in a Muslim family, which throws a whole lot of other issues with her relatively strict parents and how she copes with that, and obviously how she has to balance being a hero with her family as well. So some interesting themes there. So this character is the main bad guy in the first story arc. He's the inventor. You also see a couple of more established Marvel characters showing up. You've got Wolverine shows up, and she teams up with him for a couple of issues. This is the inventor again. With also an appearance by Loki. So this here you see is the artwork by Takeshi Miyazawa. I think he did 2 issues in the Ms Marvel run. So you can see it's, like I said, it does have a manga feel to it without being overly so. It's a good, I think it's a good balance, and it breaks up the artwork nicely with the other styles. But I guess that's down to personal preference. And then we get back to the art of Adrian Alphona. Flip through a bit more now. And then what you get at the end, once I think there are 19 issues of the main run, and then you get a couple of additional extra issues. For example, in the a couple issues of Amazing Spider-Man, where Ms Marvel will show up as the guest in the Spider-Man comic. So nice little couple of bonus issues at the end there. Don't necessarily tie into the main story, but still a nice little thing to have at the end. And then at the back you get, as is the case with a lot of the Marvel Omnibuses, a couple of variant covers by different artists. So yeah, nice little bonus. And then eventually you'll also get the sketch artwork, and they show how it goes from sketch to different layers to the final page. But not too much in the ways of extras, I suppose. I've seen other omnibuses with a bit more content, but like I said, it's a pretty thin book, so it's not terrible. And that's it. Like I said, quite enjoyed this book. It was good. Enjoyable read, definitely recommend it. So have a go, have a read of it. If you have read it already, I'd love to hear your comments. If you like the video, please subscribe to the channel. And yeah, like I said, if there's any questions you have or any comments, or your opinion on the book itself, I'd love to hear it. So yeah, thanks for listening, and I'll see you guys next time.